Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a game filled with a rich story, a massive open world, but it does lack basic polishing and that real next-gen feel. And in today's video, I'm going to achieve the Platinum Trophy. But first, some backstory. Back in 2021, I first played Valhalla. I played for around a week and I shelved it due to a boring opening. 6 months later, I returned and finished the game. And at the time, I had less than 10 Platinum trophies, and I said, I should Platinum this game. I looked up multiple Platinum guys, and I saw a no-name YouTuber named Nick AR, and his video made me push for this Platinum until I saw how much grinding it took. Then I eventually quit, and now 47 Platinums later, and 2.5 years later, I am back trying to go for this Platinum. Since I already started this Platinum back in 2021, I already have 44 out of 51 trophies. Alright, so the steps. Step 1, complete all of these territories. I already have a good amount done, about 6 or 7 I have done. So step 1, complete all the territories I have remaining. I then grinded for hours completing territory after territory, moved my way closer to this Platinum. But going back and grinding this Platinum again made me realize why I quit it. All the collectibles. For example, look at Sussex. There are over 40 collectibles in it alone. There are 21 base game territories needed for this Platinum, and each of them have around 20 plus collectibles. If you add that up, it's around 730 collectibles. Another example, for GTA 5's Platinum Trophy, you needed to collect 280 collectibles, 450 less than Valhalla. This game is no joke, dude. But back in the Platinum, I kept grinding, completing territory after territory. But also, if you're wondering why there's no mic audio in these clips, I sort of plugged my mic into my PS5, so that's on me, my bad. I completed Sen, and then I went on to Essex, and then Grantbridgeshire, which required me to fish 10 bullheads. The fishing in this game is not very fun, but it's not too hard, but we'll get into that later in the video. Then I went to Gloucestershire and Nottinghamshire. Both needed altars as well, but I already had the resources for them, so I wasn't too worried about those. And with all the territories complete, the trophy finally popped. During the completion of the map, I did earn the trophy for completing all the Animus challenges. Since I completed all the territories, I was able to turn in all the Roman artifacts I collected for another trophy.
Wonderful. This should complete my...
I then went to fully upgrade Ravensthorpe. I upgraded everything I could, but I had a roadblock. I thought completing the map would net me enough supplies, but I needed more. So I searched and opened supply crates for hours until I had enough for level 6. I then upgraded all the buildings until I ran into another roadblock. I needed to raid to get the last supplies. I boarded my longship and I set sail. I raided for about 30 minutes, then I went back to the settlement to upgrade it, but the bar didn't go up, so I wasted 30 minutes for no reason. I then found out you can get free supplies at the merchant, so then I got those and fully upgraded the settlement and got this trophy. After all of that, I moved on to the second to last trophy of the game, fishing. I thought this trophy was going to be a grind and a hassle, but it wasn't that bad at all. It took me about an hour tops. I fish and I fish, getting every fish I haven't gotten yet, and this trophy popped. And with all that, one trophy remained, and then the Platinum. All I had to do was upgrade my weapon to max level, and the Platinum was mine. So after 600 days, I finally got this Platinum, and I can't be more prouder. This Platinum sucked to get. But before the video ends, I do want to start rating these Platinums. So I will start rating the game itself, Platinum difficulty, and the recommendation I will give you guys. So first, the game itself. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a weird game. The story is complex and confusing like every other Assassin's Creed game, but it lacks fun combat. I felt myself just being bored after a while. The combat feels still after a couple hours. I haven't played any of the other RPG Assassin's Creed games, but I love Norse myth, but this game fell flat in its face. The dialogue feels like an old-gen game, like Skyrim, and the graphics lack the next-gen identity that I was looking for in this game. The open world feels empty when traversing the countryside, but when you're in a town and a city, I'll give them credit, it feels pretty lively. But with that all being said, you can come to your own conclusions, but I'd probably rate this game a 7.6 out of 10. Very, very mid, but a fun playthrough if you really want to give it a shot. Next, onto the Platinum difficulty. I won't drag this part on, there's no need for that. The Platinum wasn't very difficult at all. It was pretty simple, but it does take a lot out of you. It was never rage-inducing, so I'd probably give it a 2 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. Lastly, Platinum recommendation. This Platinum, like I said earlier on, will suck the soul out of you. I hated grinding this Platinum more than RDR2 Platinum, and that on itself was not enjoyable at times. It's not enjoyable at all. It takes upwards of 100 hours, and if you don't have time, just don't do it. Unless you love this game, I would never recommend it. with that, my recommendation would be never touch this platinum. Like, never touch it. The game itself, like I said, would be it could be a fun playthrough if you give it a shot. But it does take 50 hours to complete it. I think it took me 56 hours to complete the main game. It's pretty lengthy. And that's it. That's how I achieved Assassin's Creed Valhalla's Platinum Trophy. If you enjoy this type of video, it's a shorter type of video, drop a like and even consider subscribing to the channel. The next video will be much longer, and also feel free to look at my PSN. It'll be in the description down below. Later.